Cardano is listed on Coinbase. It was only on Coinbase Pro. The announcement has just come through. I've gone and checked. I see it there. Let's talk about what is coming up next, because many people got wrecked yesterday when Cardano went onto the Coinbase Pro. There were huge price discrepancies that occurred. We're going to get into that. We're going to see why did it happen, what some of the theories are out there, and what does this mean for Cardano moving forward. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel for this time-sensitive news. And I, most importantly, appreciate your comments. I am newer to the crypto space. I am learning every day. And I learn a lot from you, and so do a number of people within the Crypto Angel Network community, because some of you here are veteran traders, some of you are developers. Your insights are greatly appreciated. And of course, thank you for liking the video. I hope you like the video. So with that being said, let's get into what is happening here right now. I couldn't quite believe it when I saw it. I had shot off some tweets this morning, and I'll show you that in a moment. But look, here we have it, Cardano. And there wasn't a big thing about this. I mean, I really had to keep on top of this. Cardano is launching on Coinbase, and within the next 15 minutes, you need to refresh your app, etc., etc. And there it is. I mean, there's not some massive thing on this. I just thought they were going to do more. There was such a hoopla about the Coinbase Pro listing, which I think many people thought was going to be the main Coinbase listing, and people got wrecked. Were you one of the people that got wrecked? It was awful for those who were in leverage trades, but not just leverage trades, people who got caught up with error notifications, and just not being able to do things to move their Cardano between different wallet addresses off of different exchanges. And so if we just go here to, let's see here, we're going to go to the Crypto Angel Network Twitter here, and please do connect with me there, Crypto Angel Net. I had just said this morning, I'd shared a couple of things here. I'd retweeted Full Dose of Nope, who said, at Coinbase, please, just open the gates for Cardano. We are waiting for this moment. I was waiting right there with you. And then Liz Vegan said, still no Cardano at Coinbase. So that was a couple of hours ago. And I jumped on the bandwagon with her and said, what is the delay, Coinbase listing? Cardano with a 40 billion market cap. GRT and Matic, Scalar, Sushi were added within hours to the Coinbase Pro listing. So, right, they went on Coinbase Pro, and then very soon after, they were on Coinbase. Why was there this delay? Do you know? Please leave a comment for me, for the other crypto angels here in the network. Why was there this delay? Did Coinbase have some strategy around this? I want to understand. I want to know. Because it just sits uneasy with me. Uma says here, curious, but not so curious. Why Cardano isn't listed on the regular Coinbase platform? Is it that valuable that you don't want everyday investors to easily access it? Had it to create a Kraken, which was at first hard to understand, to even get exposure to ADA? And I said, good questions regarding ADA. Lark Davis said, Cardano ADA finally getting a Coinbase listing, right? But that, I said in response to that, Cardano finally getting a Coinbase Pro listing, not a Coinbase listing. Why the delay, CryptoLark? Why? So yes, now we now have the listing. But this was, I had shot off all these tweets this morning prior to Coinbase's finally doing it. And why didn't this happen yesterday? And I feel like it really just messed things up here for people. I just, from what I've seen in the comments, and we'll go to that afterwards. So this is just my main Coinbase account. I used this when I first started trading, and I was too scared to use Coinbase Pro, because when I saw all of this at first, I didn't even know what a red or a green candle were. I didn't even know they were candles. I just said, what are those red and green sticks? I'm a little bit more clued in now and do limit buys and limit sells. I had no idea what these were. So I was using Coinbase, and that's what a lot of people use who are terrified of going near a trading platform. So just to show you here, if we click over on buy and sell in the main, because you might be going, really? Has it really happened? Let's go here. We go very simple. And if you're watching this and you're a cryptocurrency beginner, I'm in Coinbase.com. It's very easy to use the app, and you just attach your bank account, and it's easy. I think it's easy. Look, I'm showing you right now. We scroll down. Please, those of you who are expert traders, bear with me here. Just be patient so that I can just show this. Oh, Cardano is all the way at the bottom. I had to scroll all the way to the bottom here. And I guess that's the order they do it in. And the order, right, because we had SushiSwap, Polygon, Scale were the last most recent listings, and now Cardano. But you've got to go all the way down, all the way down. So we click on Cardano. I can buy up to $35,000 worth of Cardano. I just type in the number here, and then I could preview the buy. I'm not going to do it because I already have Cardano. I'll just preview the buy here, and then boom, it shows me right now the current price is 131. But I thought there was just going to be this big pump. So are we to expect that in the next 24 hours? What sort of pump could we expect as a number of people are now able to very easily go and pop some Cardano ADA into their wallet? And just so you see here, this is why I don't like using Coinbase, because if I want to buy $10 worth, I'm going to be charged a fee of 99 cents. And if we go to the Coinbase fees, I think it's 1.5%. I think that's what it typically is. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that now, but you can just see, you can look at the fees there if you're new to crypto. So for my $10, I'm having $1 taken out. It's basically that's 10%, isn't it? 10%. God, I'm not doing brilliantly on my math here. So that is why I like to go and use Coinbase Pro instead, or where I had initially bought Cardano over on Binance. And so this we can see here was where the launch happened yesterday on Coinbase Pro. This was actually pre-launch, right? Pre-launch anticipation. We're going on Coinbase. We're going on Coinbase. Yeah. Peak of 147. Whales. I'm going to go over in a moment what some of you have a theory on why we had this dump, all this dumping down here. We went all the way down to 117. We didn't even get to have that big pump on Cardano. If we scroll all the way back, bear my basic technical analysis here, but just for simplicity, we didn't get to hit these prices of 189. I mean, you see that, and I want to show you that in a moment from what some of you experienced out here. So let's go and look at that. So I think the main thing is, finally, we're on Coinbase. It was excruciating, but I just went, has this been killed off now? Is it going to be a while to ramp up? Let's see. More will be revealed in these hours ahead. Let me hop back over to my screen, put myself up in the little corner, because let's look at something more interesting, which is, here we go. This is my video from yesterday, paused on some wild face here. Like I'm doing a similar face. Craziest launch ever, right? This Pro launch. And let's get into the comments here. A lot of you really, thank you for all your comments here, which was awesome. And please beware of these scammers where it's this so-and-so has really good trading advice. Da, 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 da. Then there's 10 other comments and WhatsApp and go, yes, my trader, Mr. Jones was fantastic. That's not me. There are these bots. As soon as it's driving me crazy. It ends up like all over. And I don't want to just suspend my comments and have to approve every single comment. So just know, if you see some WhatsApp investment advice, go to my trader. Watch out for these people. It is not me. You're going to get me. You'll know when it's me replying to you. Okay? Ignore the bots. So I love what Edgar Rascon said here. You know what coin went to the moon today? The WTF coin. Because I said WTF 8-9 times at least yesterday, and then I was thinking it more. WTF was well within my consciousness. And right now, I've got to be honest with you, I don't feel happy and excited right now that we hit the main Coinbase. I'm feeling I'm still feeling the after of it all. What are you feeling from this? Am I being too negative? Do I need to go and do some more meditation or self-help? No, not right now. We're going to just carry on. Let's just carry on here. For the people said the story, the Ethereum team wanted to crash the party. They had enough ADA and did a coordinated dump. What do you think? Do you think that's true? Do you agree with that? Let's see. These aren't all botty replies. Look, see, here's one of these rubbishy WhatsApp things. This is not me. Thanks for your feedback. More guidance. Below of scammers. Below this comment. And normally my comments below that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to remove that right now. So annoying. For the people said, on other exchanges, the price has continuity. A new offering is like a loaded spring. If the depth on the offering side is small before it begins, the opening price would be set high, like 188. And then Luckness said, I've literally watched 5 to 6 launches and not participated. This time I said I will, and this shit happened. I mean, common. And let's just see, what are some of the responses here? Guy in a coffee cup said what happened today is both funny and sad. Grady Break said same exact situation. Danny Bob said, yep, same, never first on the boat, but this time I've been on the boat since 53 cents and I'm still pleased. Yeah, well done, Danny. Awesome for you. Unfortunately, the people who just came in last minute or thought, oh, I'm going to go and get in. I'm going to get in on Binance US. I'm just going to just out the gate go, and because when it hits Coinbase, it's going to just go up, and that, yeah, it didn't. People got wrecked on that, especially with those leverage trades. And then let's just see here. I'm going to keep going a little bit. Look, here's more of these spammy comments. Watch this. And then I want to get down. There's a couple of very other interesting comments here. Josh Bethel bought ADA at 98 cents, so not too worried. Hodl and prosper. I like that. And what the bleep said, you're articulating what my mind was saying while I was at work all day yesterday. Yeah, I did. It's tough for me because I am a spiritual author. I wrote a book called Big Miracles, the 11 Spiritual Rules for Ultimate Success. But sometimes I can be really unspiritual. So I mean, that's just the reality. We've all got a shadow. I got a shadow. Danny Bob said also, I kept switching between the two exchanges. The price difference was shocking. Good channel, subbed. Thank you for subbing to Crypto Angel Network. I appreciate it. And yeah, the price difference was an absolute shocker. It was insane. Oh my goodness, let's keep going. Wandering Cat Meow said, yes, I thought it would be Alice-like. I just hodled my ADA instead. Those of you who are hodling, those of you who had ADA for a while, yes, you can sit there and be all smug and happy. And happy, it's awesome. Unlike for people who just have been coming in and just got annihilated in this process. And Flower of Aphrodite says, I got out a minute before it started. I knew the corporations were going to dump the ADA, intuitive-wise. I held for 3 days during the uprising. You can see the difference from Coinbase regular people and the corporations. Their karma will come. What do you think? Do you agree with Flower of Aphrodite? Are the corporations going to get their karma? That is the billion-dollar question. Joshua Werner, who has been with Crypto Angel Network from the beginning, very, very right from the beginning when I had just a handful of subscribers. He said, your channel is getting awesome, Joanna. And that's because of you, Joshua, and those of you here who share your insights, because many of you have much more experience than me. And he's saying, it seems everyone's jumping on ADA, but what about Litecoin? Honestly, my opinion, Litecoin is going up to $500 this year, if not $1,000 at most. What do you think? Do you hold Litecoin? Are you going to get it? Please let us know here in the chat. Ivan Sinney said, price discrepancy was unexpected for many of us. So instead of finding a price pump like we all expected, yes, 99% of us thought that, apart from FX Street, who I referenced in this last video here. Johnny Sinjay was the only one who said that they saw a bearish outlook. And that is exactly what happened. He was the only one that I saw that called that. And so naturally, Ivan says he's hodling. If it pumps again at 180, he'll sell. If at that stage, he'll move back into his wallet. I was on Binance. What I learned today is next time a new exchange opens, just move the currency to the new exchange. Nothing has been lost. I truly believe Cardano is worth the hold, and the more we can accumulate now, the better. Good advice, I think. Of course, it's not investment advice. We all have to do our own due diligence. This is for entertainment purpose only. But I just thought with this whole Africa announcement and the Coinbase, I just thought Cardano was going to pump more. Now, some of you would say perhaps it was overbought, but on the RSI indicators, it wasn't saying that. It's not saying it's overbought. And we saw bigger pumps for Matic. And I know some of you will say, well, the market cap, 40 billion market cap. But shouldn't still with this marketplace? What are your price predictions for ADA? It's March the 19th, Friday, March the 19th. Where are we going to be at by the spring equinox, March the 21st? Anthony Rapond, who is not just a crypto angel. Anthony, I'm putting you as a crypto archangel because your knowledge is pretty exponential. He said, I like Anthony's thinking here. He says, hodl through this. Do not panic sell or chase green candles elsewhere. Anthony, how do you know I want to go chase green candles? ADA hit almost the exact targets mentioned previously. You're just on Coinbase only. In brackets, he says, which is fishy altogether. Yes, exactly. Only on Coinbase. Exactly. Look, I come back to this. Why? How was Cardano 180 up to what? It was more than that. It was almost 189 on Coinbase Pro only, and every other exchange there was massive price discrepancy. How does that happen? Isn't Cardano meant to have a global price so that whether it's on Binance, whether it's on Femex, whether it's on Bybit, whether it's on, I don't know, whatever the exchange is, whatever exchange you use, whether it's on Uniswap or SushiSwap, shouldn't it be close to the same price except depending on what the volume is and fees and those other things? But there shouldn't be a 50, 60 cents price gap, right? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts? What happened? And I'm going to go back and share some more on this. Let's go back to Anthony here, Archangel Anthony. He says, I suspect the Coinbase bots were not fully operational and not reporting buy orders to other exchanges to reflect the price spike, which conveniently brought in a ton of ADA wallet transfers to Coinbase to sell. Let's just talk about that a minute, because I was freaking out I thought, yeah, I wanted to sell some of my ADA and I couldn't do it on Binance US. And I tried to go and transfer over my ADA from Binance US to Coinbase Pro. I kept getting an error message like some of you did here. He says, regardless, keep in mind that Matic got 0 pump from the Pro listing. Yep, excellent point. It got a pump from the news, a bit of a sell-off, nothing with the Pro listing, then a massive pump with the regular Coinbase listing. Can we expect that? He says, I expect the same with ADA. That could literally happen any moment or any day. Well, this day has arrived. Any moment, any day. Anthony, you were right. Here we are, 14 hours later, listed on Coinbase main. And he says, however, be prepared. We could see Coinbase wait until ADA is fully decentralized. Well, we are listed now, so that's or we're there. And then we've got Goga news and end of March. Not to mention Africa news. I don't know. I don't feel like Africa news did anything here for this. But he does say Anthony's giving a price prediction of $2.25 to $3 before a retrace and consolidation. So are we, in these days ahead, now that we have the main Coinbase listing, are we going to touch $2.25? Are we going to touch $3? Are the whales going to do a massive dump, or have we seen the last of this dumping down? Let's see. And I'm going to hop on down to, there was a couple of other interesting points. Mark Kaufman said, yeah, the Cardano ADA to Coinbase Pro launch was truly bizarre. For a time, ADA was trading at 180 on Coinbase Pro and 136 on Binance US. Crazy. Now it's trading below 130. I bailed ADA and sold it all at 133 and immediately bought our favorite Harmony One. I'm going to do a video on Harmony One next. Harmony One is pumping right now. It is pumping. It's going to be at 20 cents soon. It's going to happen. And I tell you, yeah, Harmony One has not been poisoned yet. It doesn't have all the crap with it of these institutional investors that are just manipulating things like crazy. And I don't mean to be negative here, but this is a reality. I want to be positive, but I am seeing disgusting things happen. It's not okay. It's just not. And it's okay for those who are very astute and for those who are doing the leverage trading. Like this in Airplane, you bought your ticket, you knew what you were getting into. But for the new people in the space, someone referred to the lambs here, the lambs to the slaughter. Yeah, seriously. So let's just go back. Harmony One. He said, I made up all my losses. Harmony One all the way. Yes, harmony. I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I am not a singer. That's why I'm just saying the words. But harmony, harmony. So much potential and not a crazy huge 41 billion market cap like Cardano. Harmony One is rallying today. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Metalfish says, hey, Angel, got wrecked with XRP and I'm very disappointed. Understatement with this one about ADA. I was expecting a 220 pump. I'm hodling ADA since 20 cents. Well, at least you're up, Metalfish. At least you're up. And KuchiSensei says, I didn't even think of the arbitrage. I just got my little bag out at 138 on Binance afternoon to take modest profits. Didn't even bother to move any to Coinbase Pro to sell. Guess I picked a good time for picking the Binance US high. And yes, you did. You were sensible. You were not greedy. Very, very smart. Astute investor. Whereas I can get a little bit greedy. I'm trying not to. I'm really trying to just take a step back when I get triggered and overwhelmed with this. Yeah, Gary Hart said, so it's a lag in the other sites, Binance, example to catch up, or how they actually are different prices. Absolutely. Many people saw this. Jay says basically Coinbase ruined it for Cardano on their special event, and are they going to be held accountable? Surely the liquidated traders, in brackets not me, should be able to sue Coinbase. They should, but this crypto, it's not regulated yet. Like what is it? it's totally gone out of my head for the markets, for the commodities and futures exchange, right? So, Mr. Lee 56 says something interesting. What are your thoughts on this? Please leave some comments. The opening price of 180 was done by design. Was it done by design? What do you think? Coinbase needed the volume, so they had to list at a higher price. I knew that it would go down pretty fast because people wanted to take advantage and take some profit out. Coinbase got the volume they wanted. They kind of mentioned it. The listing will take place if the requirements are met or something to that effect. Yes, and every single Coinbase, every single listing, if we go back and we go back to over here and we go to the main, if we go to Coinbase Pro, and they always say here, where is it? If liquid, there's the thing they have where, here it is. Ahead of trading will be available if liquidity conditions are met. That's their I guess that's their disclaimer of don't come after us. Well, we said it, we let people know, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, Fremo World. I was shocked. Matthew Cobb says, I knew it was going to pump and dump, but I thought it would level out a little bit better than that. But it's okay, it'll shoot back up. Is it shooting back up? It's not shooting back up yet. I don't see it shooting. I mean, it's moving up. Look, we've got a slight discrepancy here. We've got on Coinbase Pro 130 44, and we've got on Binance 131.98. So now actually Binance is higher than Coinbase Pro. Interesting. This, I've covered this in another, so totally radical. I've done a video on Bitcoin. So I actually have spoken about, I'm going to have a separate video coming on that and talking about what totally radical says. Let's just, there's a couple of other interesting things here. John Rodriguez said, I'd only transferred 660 Cardano coins to Coinbase Pro. I left the rest on Anchor US dollar. When Coinbase Pro launched Cardano, I noticed it was about 160 at Coinbase and 135 on Anchor US dollar. I was so confused. I was like, WTF? Then I saw it. I really enjoyed saying WTF there. I just don't want to actually say it. Then I saw it reach 180 on Coinbase Pro, so I hit sold, and it sold at about 160, and I rebought at 134. I wish I'd transferred all my Cardano to Coinbase Pro since the beginning. And then let's keep going here. We got a couple of other questions. Rex Turner said, that move cost a lot of people money. The people on Coinbase and believe in the integrity of their prices. This hack shack should not be allowed to go public. So, because Coinbase is going to be listed, a direct listing on NASDAQ this summer. And nothing is going to stop that listing, I don't think. I mean, it's happening. Mad Max says, let's see, unfortunately for Cardano, the pump couldn't be the same as Matic. Not sure why everyone kept comparing the two. Cardano has nearly done in a year 75x with the recent February pump from 33 cents to over 130. There was much baking in the oven already, so we couldn't super pump. And that's a great point, Mad Max. Stay optimistic. Once Alonso is done, I assume end of summer, you will see some great return. I too tried to take advantage of the Coinbase price, but couldn't because they locked the trades for the first 10 minutes. So I just kept hodling. And I guess that's what one does when this craziness is happening. If you're not in leverage trade, if you didn't get liquidated, you just hodl. If you're new, just hodl, because Cardano is going to be up later on this year. It's not going to be down. And let's just keep going. There was another interesting, this really stood out to me. I wonder, what do you think about this? Please leave a comment about Ewan. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Ewan Goji. Ewan said, in my opinion about the Coinbase launch of Cardano, it was rigged. I tried to transfer I tried to transfer Cardano from Binance to Coinbase Pro a few minutes before launch, and the Cardano network was down. Then the crazy thing that Bitforex exchange was offline for half a day. And also, the price difference and the way ADA went down just proved it. What you just read, that the sellers on Binance crashed the price, does not make sense, since the Cardano network went down for maintenance, so they couldn't transfer to Coinbase Pro at launch. Also, if they sell, it means they don't have ADA anymore, but US dollar Tether or Ethereum, etc. So they wouldn't have ADA to transfer. So that argument doesn't stand. I really believe that SEC should look into the exchange cartel colluding. Whoa! Exchange cartel colluding. I've heard about cartel mentioned one other time by Ivan on Tech. I'm newer to this space. Are there cartels here? I'm not just talking about like the money laundering thing, but do you have insights on this? What are your thoughts? I definitely got a little bit rattled when I read that. And it does make, I see all this dumping and these different things. And again, I'm newer to the space, so yeah. I had replied to this. Johan said, I'm kind of all in one. Maybe we'll get some clarification what happened yesterday soon. I'm sure most stuff will be kept secret. And by the way, look, there's another one of these rubbishy bot things. Beware of scammers. But this is not me. And I can't block it because otherwise I'd be blocking myself from the channel. Day G said, that's why it dumped back to 120. So many sheep FOMO into this coin. Just go be burnt alive. And I had said, yeah, lambs to the slaughterhouse. I just want to keep going. This was just awful. Anthony Hope said, I was royally screwed by Coinbase Pro today. I kept trying to buy ADA at market price. Nope, kept getting error message saying post-only orders allowed. Would not accept a market buy. Then tried limit buy, would not go through, kept trying, reached 178, limit buy, and went through finally. Then ADA started dropping rapidly. So I tried sell market price, got error message, post-only orders, would not go back at any list price. So I got stuck holding a bag at 178. This was manipulation at its best. I doubt Coinbase Pro will even respond to my complaints. And people are pissed. And the funny thing is, I just want to show you something here. Look at this. Just look. Cardano Coinbase listing. Here are the top stories. Cardano Coinbase Pro listing sets stage for price rally. Yahoo Finance. Cardano's ADA is now tradable on Coinbase. Coinbase Pro adds support for But where is the information about people being wrecked? Where? It's just like this cut and paste journalism. No disrespect. But, I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same images. It's all the same story. It's all the same stuff. Jumps 18% after Coinbase Pro listing. Yeah, but you're not talking about all the people that got wrecked. You're not talking about what happened with the exchanges. Why? Coinbase on NASDAQ, Cardano forks and ADA rally. Blah, 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 blah. Now is the time. La, 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 la. I mean, come on. Why is this stuff not being covered? What do you think? Here we go. I got to just take a second with this. Just bear with me. So I love this. In USA, it said, isn't she cute with her little crypto channel? And then we had a little squirrel boy said, aren't you cute? Aren't you cute with nothing? Thank you. Squirrel Boy was defending me. Ben Funk was very kind and said, she's growing. I like her channel a lot. She's got good insight. And like she says in her video, she's still learning as well. Knows a lot more than I do and has good picks. I've done really well with Matic and Harmony 1 thanks to her. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for Squirrel Boy. And then in USA says, I wasn't insulting her at all. I genuinely find her cute with her little channel and I actually follow her. Okay, misunderstanding. Cheers, mate. And this just lit me up. I just thank you. Because I got to tell you, it's bloody uncomfortable me putting myself out here. Because if you get to have a look in my analytics, maybe I'll show you my analytics one day in my dashboard. Yeah, it's mostly 90% testosterone. It's all you Lamborghini hardcore traders doing it, some very low key, your developers, and then there's me coming from angels background, used to like Chanel a lot. I still do like Chanel, but I'd rather invest in crypto now than go and buy a handbag. So I said I think I look a little ferocious in my screenshot, but I'll take cute. I like being cute and disarming. So anyway, we got a whole thing going here on this, but I just thank you for. I think what's important with this is sometimes that things can be taken out of context. Someone writes something and then people jump on the bandwagon, and everyone should be able to speak up here and share what they think. There was something that was. Let's see. Gavin did quite a big comment here. He's mentioning about StormX, STMX token. I don't know that token. Does anyone know about that? Thank you for sharing that here. Do I resemble the notorious Katie Hopkins? Here we had this. I just know that we're both British, but I just try and stay away from hardcore conspiracy sort of stuff. Let's see. There was something else that someone had said. I don't know where that comment is now, but basically, some people are saying, hang on, let me just go back to this. Some people are saying that they think that this was Ethereum, the people who hold the big bags in Ethereum feel that Cardano is a big threat. We have the threat supposedly is going to be a massive migration from Ethereum over to the Cardano network. And we know Cardano network is about to become fully decentralized. But still, there's a lot that's got to happen with that. And that the prices were held at, that there was this manipulation. There was a lot of control going on, trying to kill Cardano. And so this was because of Ethereum cartel. What do you think? I would think, if I put my practical hat on here and don't go conspiracy, that why can't it be a yes and? There's Ethereum. We have a lot of different applications being built, layer 2, on top of Ethereum. And there is a focus of interoperability between Ethereum and Cardano. And so we're talking about, there's this, again, this is where people get fired up and it's, Ethereum's going up. Ethereum's not going to go under anytime soon. There's no way. There's too much development within DeFi for that to happen. I just don't think so. From my simple and practical outlook here. So, yes, even with the migration, all these things with Cardano, it's a yes and. Ethereum ecosystem, Cardano ecosystem, interoperability, on-chain, off-chain between both of them. What do you think? What are your thoughts? What do you see rolling out in the rest of 2021? And let's not forget Harmony One. Harmony One has its whole ecosystem as well. If we think about Ravencoin too, there's an ecosystem there. I think it's just too soon to say on some of these things. And that is why we have to remember a lot of the time when these prices are pumping, we don't yet have the physical manifestation of the fundamentals. There has not been the execution of what is on many of these roadmaps. My understanding is that Harmony One is much further along in its execution than Cardano, but it has a much, much, much smaller market cap. I'm still learning with this stuff. You may know, you may be a developer, you may be an expert trader, perhaps you've been following this for a long time. Please leave us a comment here for Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for being here with me today, and we'll see if things are going to pump. Let's see what happens. We'll just look one last time. Let's look one last time to see what the price is right now. It is 12.42, and if I want to go on, hang on, bear with me. If I want to just go on the regular Coinbase, let's go back here and let's see if I want to go and buy $10 worth of Cardano. I guess like I said, it's possible, it's there, but here are the prices right now. We've got trading on Coinbase Pro, $1.30, and we have a price discrepancy of almost 2 cents higher on Binance US. I don't know about the other exchanges. We are bouncing now. We've had Coinbase, the main Coinbase now. It's about an hour and a half, but we don't have this massive pump. It's not just shooting up here. Let's see what happens. See what happens in this next 72 hours. Some of you have asked, what am I going to do? At this point, I may change my mind. I have set a sell order. I'm going to hang on and wait for around $2.24. And for those of you who are Kobe fans, Lakers, because that's where originally I was for many years, was in Los Angeles, and now I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. I am originally British, but that is the number I am going with. And yeah, that's all I've got for you. Thanks again for liking, commenting, subscribing to Crypto Angel Network, and I am sending you lots and lots of love.